I went and grabbed some rice. Bigger.
Calm down,
Need to find a way forward. All right, kid. What are you popping off about over here? Duddy. Annoying. Can we cast silence on the kid? Astondo the Lesser. Astondo the Greater. And this person's name is Salamander.
What's up for discussion?
Oh, there's a waypoint?
Great, isn't it? These are just cantrips. I can keep this up all day.
A gazette a day keeps the ignorance away.
You gonna face me like a man, or hide away like a child?
I shall hide away like a child. Oh, I'm waiting for the show.
You're slouching.
I guess there's no show. What you got with rice? I have kimchi.
Down, Vital. You're louder than
Hello.
fire.
Oh, look who it is.
Let me back in. I'll bring Leroican out here, you tin tube. You tell Leroican I went for his goddamn night song, and now he has to pay up. What are you looking at? Shit, it's you. You went looking for the night song after me. Please tell me you found it.
Nope. I don't like him, so I'm not telling him anything. Nah, bruh. Nothing to see here.
Hope you lost fewer people along the way than I did. Bloody goblins. Leroican should have warned us. If she's out there, I'm gonna find her. You mark my words.
I wouldn't expect you to admit your dairy solutions. You know the spirit of secrecy, aren't you?
I see it, sweetie. Stand up. You're slouching.
His name is Clank. Examine the armor. I rolled a 3. Why? Bro. I love kimchi, Obdi.
Whatever magic powers the armor is beyond your knowledge.
Napa. Oh, look who it is.
You make a fine point.
Whoa. Oh, that's cool.
No fish, only chicken
Oh, that looks awesome.
and
It's not as if
vegetables. No pork either.
Water elemental appears to turn towards you, showering everything with a bracing mist.
Hey, can we have one of those in camp?
Yes?
Oh, is that the minor? This one? Conjure Elemental? I actually haven't used, like, any of the summons. I'm probably gonna do that. Make a summon build. Impractical Magic. Hearing about a sorcerer casting the fly spell only to have his underpants turn into butterflies and his shoes into curry-flavored jelly is immensely good fun and ought to be celebrated. However, what gives me the heebie-jeebies is the notion of the origin. Where does wild magic come from? We know that sorcery and the like is genetic. You are born gifted. Does that imply some dominant allele in the sorcerer has overcome the recessive element, the chaotic curl of organic evolution, the wild factor? It worries me awfully because if it isn't genetic, then what could it be? If magic is inherently insane, then that is a very big problem. That would imply that wizards are wrangling something that could turn around and bite us, and that sorcerers are inherently at risk. I mean, when you can almost blow yourself up, probably a problem. Hello, Lohitro. Good evening. How you doing?
Live in more interesting times.
For the stout.
Enjoying our walks together, aren't you? Yeah.
Are you hitting on Gale?
In silence.
Are you hitting on him, Astarion? I think he is. They seek brave and enterprising individuals to delve treacherous temple and recover the storied artifact, the Night Song, for preservation in Baldur's Gate.
You might want to be. I could cook food right on my body, so I wouldn't
The lava elemental looks at you placidly, near unfathomable heat beating against your face.
be and vegetables. No pork either. It'd be your body. You'd make the rules.
Oh, hey, I did that. I did, in fact, do that. Mm-hmm.
Apparently, Laroa can.
I want a pet elemental.
Oh my
but
God.
Mumbus says I'm not old enough.
Mm.
I wouldn't let it die like the goldfish, though.
Like the goldfish, huh? Are you sure about that, kid? I think you would.
No, now.
In a little. I've got a bit more shopping to do. Have you seen how much the prices have risen? Might as well be throwing my gold straight into the lava elemental.
Should mind my step.
Oh, we made it to Act 3? Let's go. Act 3 hype? Is that a fire elemental? It is.
You! What are you doing here?
Why is he covered in blood? Ooh. I know the marks of subjugation in your face. What happened?
Nothing for you to worry about. But never mind that. What can I do for you?
I failed my insight check. No. Do many people ask about the Night Song?
It's all I deal with these days. People claiming their trinkets are the real Night Song, looking for the mountain of gold the Roakin promised. There's even a pamphlet. Take one. They're on the desk.
So that one was a fire, and there's a water right beside it. Hello, FPS player. How are you? Happy Friday, guys. Hope you're having a good start to the weekend. I have information.
Be very sure before you make to visit the Roakin. He's got a beastly temper. But if you really do know something, he'll want to see you. Head upstairs. You can find the way into his tower up there.
A beastly temper, huh? I would never have guessed by your face.
How can I help you? Huh. I suppose that, at least, I can help with.
You sound so sad. You've been stuck on a fight for 45 minutes? Oof. Typical. Ooh, what is that? Whenever the wearer succeeds on a saving throw against a spell, they regain 1 to 4 hit points. The wearer can use a reaction to make an unarmed strike against any attacker that misses. What stat is monk? Oh, I send everything to camp. Yeah. I can't stand my inventory. Oh, it's dex? So you can't make like a monk sorcerer? Hmm. That'd be interesting. Oh, right. They have elemental monks. I forgot about that. Hmm. Ooh, cantrips that cost an action cost a bonus action. Hmm. Armor of Landfall. You gain +1 bonus to spell save. And when you start your turn on plant growth or vine, you regain 1d4 hit points. Oh. Well, how big is plant? How big is that? How much? 18 meters? No, 6 meters in diameter. That's not very big. But okay. What's the hat? Charisma +2, up to 22. Well, I'll be coming back to visit you. At the beginning of your turn, the ring activates and heals you for 1 to 4 hit points. Oh, you get spiritual weapon with this. Yes, this is, in fact, day 20 of playing Baldur's Gate 3. So when you need money, I just carry my money on me. But, I mean, I don't buy anything for the most part.
Hope you found what you're looking for.
I'm worried about him, chat.
It must have some sort of merit if Sorcerer's son stopped it. Well, at least they seem to use...
There's not much left. Looks like folks heard the Absolute was on the march and bought everything that wasn't nailed down.
Where is the famous Leroican? His shop is a nutter shambles.
Gold. It's all about profits, my love.
Certainly is at that.
I want to have a word.
This is Baldur. My complaints will...
His name is Big Clive. Misty Step.
Absolute or not, I still
Potion of Invisibility.
How am I supposed to do any healing without them?
I'm sure you'll manage. It's not as if you was a bear just...
Never forget the importance of spell components for casters of every make and kind. Verbal, somatic, and material components must all be utilized correctly, meaning one must be certain not to fall victim to silence or restraining, which could prohibit one from casting your intended spell. That is fair. I would like the potion of invisibility. Thank you. Hey. Big Clive. What's up, bro?
Excuse me, can't stop. There's only so much shopping time left before the Absolute breaches the city.
Okay, then. He's panicking.
He's not only one for customer service.
So how did you enjoy the last fight in Act 2, Hedro? Wasn't that awesome? Crystal Ball. Book the 4th. To reveal invisible traps, use fairy fire or sea invisibility. To bypass glyphs, use fly or gases. To block harmful spells, use counterspell.
Vegetables. No pork either. It'd be your body. You'd make the rules.
The world is ours is rife with this world of ours is rife with incredible power. The boom clap. Did they really just put of lightning and thunder, the cycle of life and death inherit to flame, the flash of illumination in a ray of light. The devotee to the school of evocation dances among this power, guiding it with their own will. Elemental empowerment, creation, effects. Ooh.
Where have Jeremy and his mother gone?
You had some not so friendly camp visitors in Act 3? Oh, yes. Yes. I'm like, what? I remember. They came from the portals.
You're after nothing but the best. And luckily
Who was Elminster? Well, he was this astonishing figure in the arcane community. He shed the blood of the world's most cunning villains like Monsoon of the Zenarim, shared his bed with a goddess. Wait, did he also sleep with Mistra?
Gods, but it stings.
Yes?
Looks like somebody melted most
Mistra really likes her young wizards, huh?
laughing stock with that lumbering round after me.
And inspired hundreds of magic wielders to explore themselves, their craft, widen the scope of their ambitions. She nodded politely. I pressed her. Had she truly not heard of Elminster?
Complimentary, you say?
Miss, she said, aside from random drinkers in here, I know 8 people. 9, including my dog Binky. Those were nice little stories you told, but what has this Elminster to do with the price of butter? You said no and you didn't get a forced makeover? Oh, nice. I failed my role, so. Had you used your tadpoles at all?
They excel at all. Especially food disposal. They'll happily eat anything you put in front of them.
It is rather a pain to clean up after dinner.
You make a fine point. It's not
I think it has been.
Make sure you empty them frequently.
chicken,
Otherwise, you might have a gut explosion on your hands.
no pork either.
And everywhere else, really.
It'd be your body.
Empty
You'd
them?
make the rules.
How? Oh, you know what? I'm not sure I want to know.
I have been, in fact, playing every day, yes. You use like 2 on your main just for the extra starting roll? Oh, gotcha. An approach to life. I've never understood why people talk about evil as if it's a point of view. I find that tawdry and stupid. Evil and good are as present in our world as gravity, and though their interpretation is displaced across the garbled noise of culture, they actually remain reasonably constant. Just because you've cast fly doesn't mean you've broken gravity. Even the god who gives a cleric her powers is just a flue down which the smoke of good flows. Huh. Sometimes I wish we lived somewhere in which these things weren't as omnipotent as they are. No matter how long you study, you can't grapple smoke. I've tried to understand good, to realize it in our world.
In a little.
More and more often as I get older, I just feel it flowing through my fingers. Which isn't to say the things we do are meaningless. We may be puppets toked and strobed around by good and evil, but we can jerk on the strings a little. The Sage of... Oh, this is written by Elminster. Elminster. How do you say his name? Elminster? Elminster?
I'm sure you're managed.
What is going on over here? Is this... Oh, I was really hoping that was going to be Connor.
Because they're made of
Too bad.
Just think of the possibilities.
Do you think that zombie looks fresh? Is fresh good? I never know with zombies.
Well, I mean, it depends. Do you want your zombie to leave flesh bits all over the floor? Or do you want them dried out a little bit so they leave, like, less junk all over? I would say probably a little bit more dry. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Can I talk to the zombie?
The newborn zombie gazes at you
Oh!
hungrily.
Oh, look at his
pus
brain.
drooling from its slack jaw.
Brains.
Pain to clean
The
up
shadow weave.
Word of warning, mind. Make sure you empty them
Wait,
frequently.
the Shadow Weave is a counterpart to Mistra's Weave. The Shadow version is some ways more potent as a source of magic, but is unreliable and volatile. Shar, the mistress of Shadow, has a much more fickle nature than Mistra, and according to the author, this manifests as a seemingly fraught and dangerous position as vigilant. Dangerous to those who tap into her font of arcane excess, that is.
Must have some sort of merit in sorcery. Well, at least they seem to use the everything of everything. Not a title for me, I think.
The Spell Plague?
It looks a little fragile to me.
Sirik sought... Okay, so a conspiracy between the goddess of darkness, Shar, and the god of trickery, Sirik, sought to end Mistra's control over the weave and influence over the realms by cravenly assassinating her. But instead of merely breaking the goddess of magic's dominance, her death threw the weave into utter chaos and collapse. Magic spells faltered or failed, countless spellcasters were killed or driven insane. A vast storm of blue flame arose from the Maher jungles and swept the continent, churning and reshaping the land, and leaving whole regions devastated. For the murder of Mistra, Sirik was imprisoned for 1,000 years. Toril would face nearly 100 years of upheaval before Mistra could return once again, reinstated as the goddess of magic in 1480. Thanks to the efforts of the legendary wizard Elminster and the events of the Second Sundering to be fully explored in the next volume. All my exes got arcane nexus. Oh, they know.
I'll throw one in for free with your purchase. Limited time offer.
I simply must have it.
I'll think about it.
Oh, perhaps not. You're a fellow bargain hunter, I see.
Mm-hmm.
The hidden gems here are far better value than the rare books.
Thank you for the
Thorny keeps
posture
locked
check,
behind the
Adrian.
desk.
Okay.
Really should have planted that herb garden, you know.
Many things, I suppose.
Let me fix my...
Late for that now, isn't it, dear?
Literature department. Can I help you?
Am I supposed to be whispering? Why are you whispering?
Shh. These books are sensitive. They prefer an environment of quiet reverence.
I see. That's weird. Is that true, books? Are you sensitive? Oh my god, it's just a yell. I'm interested in any rare tomes you may have.
Bold. You might have heard that our library has a collection other shops would lack the skill to curate. Between us, even Master Leroken was reluctant to house them in his tower. The pen is mightier than the magic wand, apparently.
Unless the book is written with a magic wand.
They're locked away here for their and our customers' safety. Our finest reserve includes the Tharkiot Codex, the Annals of Karsus and Netherese Folly, Sights of the Seelie, and the Curriculum of Strategy.
I would like to read
Do
all
any
4 of those.
interest you?
All of them.
It is said to be written by Lord Carsus himself, the Netherese arcanist who attempted to replace the goddess Mystra, failed and was banished for the attempt. Great magical knowledge lies within those pages, but not many can withstand it.
That's it. That's what I need.
The annals of Carsus would no doubt have much to say about the crown's true nature. If only you could read them.
How much for me to buy it? I don't think I can.
Buy? Books as temperamental as these are not on sale. They are secured in our vault, where none can harm them, nor can they do any harm.
I sense a
Consider
heist.
yourself lucky to have learned of such a book's existence, and then forget about it. The annals of Carsus are best left unread.
Unless you want a very nasty paper cut, you're gonna tell me how to get into that vault. Isn't it your job to share knowledge, not keep it locked away? At least tell me where the vault is. I came here all the way from Neverwinter to admire your collection. Couldn't I just peek in the vault? You watched all the ads. Thank you, Adrian. Hopefully your ears aren't bleeding. But have a good night. Have a good start to your day and your weekend tomorrow. It's good to see you. Thank you for the posture redemption. Have a good rest of your night. Ba-da-doo-doo. We hit her with the persuasion. Doesn't really matter which one I hit her with, so. You will be my friend? Oh my god, I rolled a 1. No. No. Roll again. A 30, that's more like it.
Customers like you are why I prefer the company of books. The only way to gain access to the vault is through my office. And before you ask, no, you are not allowed in there either.
OD. Surely there's some amount of gold.
I already told you. It is locked in our vault. And with good reason. Imagine if a tome so dangerous was sold to someone with such poor comprehension.
I'm very well read. Thank you.
You certainly have. Even simple knowledge of these tomes is enough to stimulate most.
I'm not like most. That's not enough stimulation. Winky face. How about those rare books?
What would you like to know?
Let's learn about the codex.
Interesting.
Wait,
choice.
they are? Oh, that's awful.
If I didn't know better,
Oh
I
god.
think you might have the necromancy of Thay in your possession. I'd advise tremendous care with the Tharkiat Codex. The cost of unlocking its mysteries is onerous. Its author was a spectacularly talented halfling. She was, allegedly, able to establish contact with members of the Sealy Court. Can you even imagine what wonders the Fey Pantheon might have revealed? Oh, incredible.
More like what they did to the poor person? Fae aren't, they're Fae, so who knows?
You've heard about the Red Knight, I trust? Devout
Who?
strategist made exarch of Tempest. This treaty is a compilation of her own design, kept here on the material plane for the benefit of us mortals. Quite rare.
Okay then. Let's see what she has to trade then. Does she have any good books? She has books about each of the different schools. Wizards of Note, Loroakan, Editor's Edition. Ye Folly of Causus. Will they buy my books that I just took? Alright, so we need to get into the vault.
I just think we should be careful.
Whatever you need, you only have to ask.
Oh, he has no input in this matter. Okay then. The dim-witted drow, we read that. Why is there poison all over the floor? An alternative perspective, the weave. You could grind for legend, but with everything coming out right now, you're not doing it. True. Oh god, everyone is like talking in the background. I'm just gonna take these. It's kind of hard to read these to you. Love how Gale just stands in it. Okay.
I'll think about it.
I simply must have it.
Would you mind if I finished browsing before you muscle in, please? I was here first, actually.
Actually... No. Why? Because you're short. Out of the way, shorty.
Some people are so selfish.
Bloodstone, jewelry, mother's leaf. Oh God, typical. Not everyone can just wave their hands and be healed. Why aren't they? One moment. I'm trying to work out how many pinches of mugwort is equivalent to one of mother's leaf.
Yeah, I don't know if with the fixes, if it's going to be retroactive for you, or if you're just better off starting another evil playthrough. Or just, like, loading way far back. Right.
How am I supposed to do any healing without them?
Impropriety's the least of our worries with that mad cult on our doorstep.
I just think we should be careful what we say in public.
I shouldn't have to wait until I've got nothing left. I need to be prepared.
What's all over here? They have a mind flayer parasite just sitting on the... Oh god. Alright, well, let's go upstairs. What's up here?
Welcome, dear patron.
Oh, I don't like him. He looks like a jerk. Confirmed. Don't like him.
If you have information about the Night Song, great riches await. If you are here to waste the great wizard Loroakan's time, reconsider.
We're killing him,
Let your
Astarion.
knowledge determine your path forward.
Oh god. Hello, hello, Ohana. How are you? It's time to take everything. Oh, I will. I'll probably save you guys the reloads, though, because, like, the reloads take 9 years. Happy Friday, Ohana. How have you been? Are you enjoying Aeromancer? Did you hop on it and make yourself one? I know you did. I know you did. You just made a mistake of ordering a pizza on a weekend? Well, what's the mistake? It either takes too long or it's bad because it was made by a bunch of kids. Oh, it's taking too long? Gotcha.
Some people
Why are there two different color portals?
The Night Song is an ancient potion that allows its drinker to become irresistibly attractive to man and god alike.
I see. This is his filter.
The Night Song is a druidic staff that allows its bearer command over an army of ancient beasts.
Oh yeah, that's